Who said you couldn't bring a knife to a gunfight? So far, for my Bullet-Hell Roguelike SUPER DEBT, I've shown off all the wacky weapons you can use. But today, I want to share with you something a little simpler. Knife on a String is as simple as it gets. It has a very strong close range attack and a weaker and slower long range attack. In a game as hectic as SUPER DEBT, starting out with a simpler weapon might be a better bet. A fun quirk is that instead of button mashing, it rewards you for swinging the knife in a rhythm. It does more damage and costs less per swing. That's right, even in SUPER DEBT, swinging your knife costs money. That doesn't make any sense. Who cares? SUPER DEBT has a few different implants that change little things about your build. The implants that change your dodge ability I think are the most impactful when using Knife on a String. Blood Dash changes your dodge into a quick little dodge move, kinda like a Dark Souls roll. It's the only dodge so far that still gives you invincibility frames while you're in debt. Blood Teleport works really well here too. It feels pretty cool to teleport around bad guys and stuff. Nothing personnel, kid. Anyways, if you like what you've seen today, please consider supporting my game SUPER DEBT on Kickstarter. There's less than 60 hours left. It'll be tight, but if we meet the next stretch goal, I'll add yet another world to the game. This one's called Horrible Hell. Humanity's insatiable greed for fossil fuels have inspired an ancient evil from treacherous depths. You can't have a heavy metal inspired game without a hell-themed area. That's just silly. Alright, well, see you later.
Welcome to Zagori's guided meditation. Today, we will be focusing on finding peace. I want you to close your eyes and think about the last person who hurt your feelings. Yeah, that guy. That friggin' jerk. I want you to imagine, it's just him and his babe at the most romanticest place you've ever seen. He gets down on one knee and produces a ring. You can see the words yes starting to come from her lips, but then all of a sudden, yeah, that guy you hate, he just pooped himself. He pooped himself while proposing to his lifelong love. I've never felt more at peace. Oh. And then he looks into the camera and says, "Gosh, if only I didn't not support SUPER DEBT on Kickstarter, then maybe I wouldn't have poo to myself."